It's just defense. I think a lot of turnovers. Our Achilles heels, as I said at the beginning, is turnovers and rebounding. And I think, when we made an adjustment in the second half, just talking about taking care of the ball, rebounding, boxing out.
I think you guys were running a press a decent amount of this game. What were you looking to do with that press, and what type of press were you guys running?
Just push the tempo. Actually it's a man-to-man. We run various defenses,
Yeah.
but it's a man-to-man. And for defenders, if your teammates beat, the next person got to be there for us help. So it might look, it's just to help to scout the defense where we like to, push that tempo, try to create turnovers, get easy baskets because again we're struggling in the half court. So for us, our defense, is a way of trying to get easy baskets.
March really stepping up in the second half. He's kind of bodying Stewart around more in the second half. Is there something you told him at half or any adjustments he made that kind of got him?
It's just he's kicking his butt. He kicked his butt the first half, and we told him, you're scared. That's how we went. You're scared. And right now he's taking your lunch money. So what you going to do about it? Second half, he came out and he performed.
Just talk a little bit about Pat's performance today. You pulled him over a little bit in the second half, and multiple times he goes up to his teammates displaying his leadership. Just talk a little bit about his performance.
He's definitely our leader. He's a feisty young man. But I think we have to lean on Pat. Especially with our younger guards. Our guards are younger. So for Pat, it is great having him as an extension. But sometimes I got to reel him in. There was a crucial turnover, at the end of the game that could have cost us. It's just having those conversations with him. Like, Pat, you got to be smart. But he's been great. He's really stepped to the plate as we've been, shorthanded. Pat has been the one constant and leader on the team.
And just talking about that first quarter, the run that Madison Park made, it seemed like they had some press on as well against you guys. Did you feel like that was the key to them making that good first start?
I do. I think it was surprising. It was a surprise to us. Last game they didn't do much. They did do some, but it was very little. So we prepared for a lot of their half court and David being at the top. So it kind of surprised us when they extended it. So I think it did bother us, but that was an adjustment that we talked about at halftime.
Seemed early on it kind of had Stewart a little bit out along the baseline, and we're kind of drawing you guys out. Is that something you saw, and how do you guys kind of adjust to stop it from doing that? It seemed like they kind of moved Stewart a little bit out on the baseline to kind of draw your defense out.
Right.
Is that something you saw? Is there any adjustments you kind of made?
On defense or offense?
On defense for you guys.
No, I thought they moved him around a lot, because he played the top, so it was, and he's, that's a key for our guys is trying to figure out where he is.
Yeah.
So by moving him, it did confuse, our guys. Again, he was at the top, then he ended up on the base, so he was all over, and our guys know that both on offense and defense, we want to see where he is. On offense, we want to tack away from him. On defense, same thing.